We got some food today. I saw this and it looked pretty good. I know Calbee, they've been bringing over more and more snacks over here to the States. So it makes it easier and a little bit cheaper to find them at stores and stuff. And I found this at one of the stores I went to. It looked pretty good. You know, little like potato sticks. So it's just pretty much like smashed potatoes that they like fry in the little tube shape. So they are potato chips, but they'll be more like a texture, maybe more crunch of like a Pringle. Because you know those are dehydrated, then they just fry them or whatever. Whatever like that. So it's supposed to be SukiYaki flavor. And if you never had that, it's kind of like that little hot pot little thing right there in the corner. It's pretty traditional. It's like the easiest way I think I'd be able to describe it is kind of like a watered down teriyaki taste, maybe. If you've had teriyaki before, it's the best way I can describe it. If you've never had it, SukiYaki before, I really do like it. Sometimes though, not all the times. Like when I see like hot pot and stuff like that, it's typically, you know, like the shabu shabu stuff, which I'll just get regular the regular standard, like, was it soyu broth, which is like that soy sauce broth, or tonkatsu broth, but that's kind of more rare. It's typically the hot pot's typically only certain kinds that you see. And of course, the tonkatsu, the pork flavored one, is like the best one by far. And the soyu, right? I think it was the soy sauce one. Totally forgetting the name right now. But anyway, that's the one I typically get. And so SukiYaki is just another type, kind of more like stir-fried hot pot kind of thing. I've had it sometimes, like I said, sometimes I like the taste of it, and then sometimes like I really don't want any of it. And it does look like this one is actually made over there, but they made it for the stores over here in the States to import it. So I'm just gonna give it a try, see if it's any good. Because I know sometimes with chips and stuff like that, they could be like hit or miss. But Calbee, they do pretty good. They're pretty good stuff. So let me try it real quick. Ooh, that's way more crunchy than I thought it was gonna be. Right off the bat, just straight tasting it, it 100% reminds me of like roast beef. Even though it's supposed to be SukiYaki, I'm getting a slight sweet taste towards the end. But overall, it's good. But I don't think I would. I don't think I'd really keep eating it. Okay. After trying more of these, I can say maybe after like a couple bites, you start to really not get the taste of the SukiYaki anymore. It was like in the first couple of bites that you could really taste it, and it was almost like a light roast beef with like a little bit of sweetness at the end. But now that I'm eating them, not so much. And if you've had chips, like, you know, like some Japanese chips like this, there is a tendency to have a very funky artificial beef flavor that I'm not a big fan of at all. And I'm kind of tasting it now that I've stopped eating them. But as you eat them, they kind of mellow out a bit, and I would say they're okay. This isn't something that I would go crazy for. If I say it, I'm like, they're alright, they're good, palatable. They're not the worst chips I've had. Like, a lot of the onion flavored stuff is really funky to me. I can't get past the taste, but for some reason, you know, like Funyuns, like I love Funyuns, but then I try any oniony flavored Japanese chip, and they're just, it's the funk just gets to me like real bad. So I would say these are okay. They're pretty good, extremely crunchy. So if you just want something like it has a whole lot of crunch to it, these definitely have it. I mean, there's no denying this, a crunch, elevated little thing on the back. It definitely does deliver on that part. But I would say go for it. They kind of remind me of like a dry, stale, like French fry, but still good. Not dry and stale in the sense of, you know, they've been sitting there forever, but in the sense of like crispy, crunchy kind of bite to them. And you can already see that they are a little bit more oily too. You can see the oil there is starting to pile up on my fingers right there. Yeah, but it's good. Nothing too bad. It's resealable, so if you want to have a little bit now, a little later, that's always a good thing. So I would say this is good. It's nothing crazy. I'm not going crazy about it. I've always never been super crazy about a lot of chips. It's more of the candies and their sweets and the way they do all that junk that amazes me. But chips, I think I really haven't had any Oh, except for the Agretzko ones. I think Calbee made them too. The Agretzko Pink Himalayan Salt. I don't know what the heck they did with those chips, but those chips are freaking amazing. Hopefully I find them again. I love those chips. But yeah, that's all I got for today. So thanks for watching.